Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Maryann. I'm a homeschooling mom of 2 kids, and we live on a small homestead in Nova Scotia, Canada. This channel is all about homeschool, homemaking, and just encouraging moms out there. It's busy being a mom. It's a lot of work, and I just want to bring some happiness and some encouragement to any of you who choose to tune in, just to know that you're not alone. We all do things our own way, but we're all doing it at the same time. You know, when you're a mom, and especially a homeschool mom, you're just right in there every single day with your kids, teaching them everything, not just curriculum stuff, but just regular life stuff. And as wonderful as it is also tiring, and us moms sometimes can be really hard on ourselves. So my channel is here as encouragement and support. So I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that you get something from it that will give you some motivation and some inspiration for your own day. My son and I, we just finished making our favorite smoothie, and we're about to get started on our homeschool day. So we're gonna bring you along with us today, and you'll get a glimpse of what a normal day looks like for us as a homeschooling family. All right, well, welcome back, everybody. It's been a little while since I have filmed. We've had a lot going on in our family. We had an incident with a relative, and it's just meant that I have been out of the house a lot, helping out. So, which is fine. I actually don't mind it at all. I'm happy to help, but I've not been home very much the last week or so. So actually, Rebecca has had some practice in babysitting. So the times that I've been out.
Me.
Yeah, she's been babysitting Bennett. Now, John's home and working in his office. So they're not actually alone. Rebecca's 11, so she's not quite old enough to be left alone with him yet. But John's home and working. She gets put in charge of him for the day and just basically gets him his snacks and plays with him and all that stuff. And it's been good practice for her for responsibility and babysitting. But I mean, if there was an issue, John's just in his office in the basement, so they're not actually alone. But anyway, so I've been out a lot, so I really haven't done much filming. And we've even been off of our school schedule and everything. So we're back at it this morning. I'm actually going out again this afternoon, back over to help out. But we're home this morning, and we're going to do school. And I would like to get a little bit of cleaning done as well. I don't need to do a ton, but I want to get a little bit done. So we started the day with our smoothies, and we're going to get started with our routine.
Mommy wanted me to make a nice centerpiece for the table yesterday because Grandma and Grandpa were coming over for Easter dinner. And so I made this. These are like hot glue with glitter on it coming down. And it's really simple. You just take 3 party like bowls and then 3 up here, hot glue them together. Glue it onto a paper towel roll, and then do the glue and sprinkle the glitter on it. And then I put tissue paper in here and did a paper flower, and then I just hot glued some popsicle sticks together to make the cross.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And I painted it. Do you like my new car? It's really cool. It has golden front rim ones and golden wheels on the front and white wheels on the back.
Yeah. Okay, this is the amazing anteater. Lord, help me control my tongue. Help me be careful about what I say. Psalm 141:3. An anteater's tongue can be more than 2 feet long, the longest of any animal. The anteater can flick that tongue in and out of its mouth up to 160 times a minute. An anteater can do a lot of damage with that tongue. And while your tongue may not be 2 feet long, it can also do a lot of damage to the people around you. Okay, what are you guys thankful for?
I'm thankful for birds. I was going to say that.
You're thankful for birds? Yeah. I am too, actually. They're beautiful. They make the mornings so
I like when they go.
Dear Lord, thank you so much for this beautiful sunny day. We thank you, God, for Easter and for the time we had celebrating with family and for Jesus' death and resurrection and the hope that it gives us. And I just pray, Lord, that you be with us today. Give us a good school morning together. Help us to be focused, kind, and patient with each other. Give us the fruits of the Spirit. And I pray that Daddy has a good day at work as well. And keep me safe on the road as I go back and forth to where I need to be today. And I just thank you for all of your blessings. In Jesus' name. All right, so the kids are just finishing up their morning journals, which is their favorite part of the day. And normally I try not to rush them, but we have a lot we want to get done this morning, so I'm kind of giving them a time limit on it. Bennett's done, and so I'm going to show you his. So he drew a car. Sorry, it's really shadowy because the sun is coming through, which is lovely, but it's casting a lot of shadows on the table. So he drew a car because he got a new car for Easter. And so he did his own date, and then he signs his name at the bottom. And then he tells me what he wants to write, and I write it for him. So today he wrote, "Hi," and I write this literally word for word. I don't change what he says. "Hi, I got a new car, and it's super cool and strong, and it's metal and silver, and Mario just crowed." That's our rooster. "I got my new car for Easter, and it's a Hot Wheels car." And so then he drew his car. So every day they do an entry, and these are just so great to look back on. So many good memories in these morning journals, and the kids love them. It's a great time to be creative, and yeah, even little kids, you know. He's 6 years old. There's our Easter goodies. He's 6 years old. He's doing really good with his printing, but he's not quite ready to write an entire entry yet. So it doesn't matter with morning journals. Even little kids can take part in that. They dictate and you write it down for them. I have made myself another coffee. Because I'm a huge coffee drinker. I don't think I could live without it. Well, I could. I mean, I didn't drink coffee when I was pregnant, but that was for, I had a different mindset then. Now I need my coffee. It's not debatable. I made another one, and after this, we're going to do our language arts.
Okay, so I finished my morning journal, and I wrote about Saturday because I'm really excited for it. So I said, "Hi, I'm so excited for Saturday because I'm going to Maddie's 11th birthday party." Maddie is my best friend.
Yeah.
So, birthday party, and then I'm going back to their house for a sleepover. I'm really excited because I got a new duffel bag. And I'm excited. For Easter, I got this pencil case, but I thought if you open it all the way, then the pencils and everything would just fall out. So I'm using it for my toothbrush and toothpaste, almost like a
for the sleepover.
bag.
Yeah, very exciting.
I'm really excited.
Awesome. Okay, well, we need to do our language arts now. So we're going to put all our morning journal stuff away and get out our language arts. So, Ben boy, you're on lesson 16 today.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and you get to play the letter tiles game.
Yay.
Yeah. You've got one page of some CVC. Actually, they're not CVC. They're beginning consonant blends. So remember, consonants are all the letters in the alphabet that are not vowels. I just want to pop in here for a second while we do language arts and say thank you so much for being here with us. I hope that there's been something so far in this video that you can relate to or that resonates with you. And I would love it if you would click subscribe and stick around for some more. All right, so Bennett just did his letter tiles app, which was fun. Basically, it's where I dictate a word and he has to spell it on the app. But the app is on my phone, which is what I record on. So we couldn't take footage of that. But he did awesome. He got every single one right. Didn't you? You're doing really good. And then we watched a story about people around the world. And now he's on his last page for language arts today. So on this page, he has to look at the picture and read the word. And if it doesn't match, then he's putting an X through it. If it does match, he colors the picture. So Bennett, what is this?
A dog.
And what does this say?
Big.
Not B.
Dig?
Dig. So is that the same thing?
Mm.
No, it's not. Okay, Rebecca's out here reading the first chapter in her personal reader. So she's working on her language arts, which is the Good and Beautiful level 4. And she is reading the first chapter of the, what's it called? Carlotta or Carletta? Carlotta. So reading the first chapter of that. Yeah, she's enjoying the beautiful sunroom today while she reads her chapter. After the kids are done language arts, they're going to have break and snack, and then we're going to do math. Oh, you colored that pig really neatly. That's excellent. I've never seen a green pig before. I like that. All right. So you finish this up and then your break starts. All right. So right now I'm just trying to get a little bit of tidy up done. I don't normally do anything during our homeschool morning, but on this day, because I had to go out in the afternoon and I knew I was going to be out for pretty much the remainder of the day, there was just a few things that I really wanted to get done before I left. So I figured I would just take advantage of the time that Rebecca was working independently on her language arts, and Bennett and I tackled the toys here, and then I just do a little bit more tidy up throughout the house. So again, I normally try not to do much while they're doing their schoolwork, but today was a different story. All right, time to vacuum, and I love to vacuum. I don't think I'm the only one, and I don't think I'm crazy. There is just something so satisfying about vacuuming. So I don't know. If you know, you know, I guess, right? Anyway, I'm getting the living room done, and then I'm going to go into our bedroom and just do a little bit of tidy up there as well. It was a really busy day, but thankfully I got everything done that I needed to get done. Bennett's here playing with his math blocks. And then Becca's just over here finishing up her language arts. So she read the first chapter of her personal reader. And now she's doing her spelling and writing workshop. And then she's all done her language arts for the day, and she'll have her break. And then all we have left is math. So Rebecca, I've mentioned it before, she does teaching textbooks for math. And Bennett does the Good and the Beautiful level 1 math. So he's almost done. I think he has 10 or 11 lessons left. And Rebecca has a little bit more than that, but her lessons she can easily double up in the day as well if she wants to get it done quicker.
I had like 15.
No, you had 15, but you have less now. So I'm going to do just a tiny little bit of cleanup here in the sunroom because our homeschool shelf has gotten a little bit messy. So I'm going to do that while she finishes her language arts, and then we'll keep trucking along. Sometimes it's just the small little tidy ups that can make such a big difference. And this shelf, it wasn't crazy. I could have left it, yes. But just doing the little bit that I am doing makes me feel so much better mentally. And I really do believe that there is such a connection between our mental health and, keeping things organized and tidy. Now, that does not mean that things have to be perfect all the time. And trust me, my house is far from perfect all the time. In fact, it's never perfect. But just staying on top of the little things that are easy to handle, it's amazing how after a while, they just start to compile and they really do make a difference. So My sunroom is one of my favorite places to be, and I love it when it's neat. Rebecca's all done her language arts, and Bennett is getting started on his math. Rebecca is on her break right now, but Bennett's had his break already. So right now he's doing
a really long one.
A really long break, yeah. So he's doing his math now. He's starting by putting all his new dates on his April calendar because he checks off a day every day of the month. So he's getting his April calendar all done up, and then we're going to get into his lesson. And he only has 10 lessons left. There's 65 total in his curriculum, and today we're starting lesson 55. So it's crazy how fast that's gone. Hey, bud. Yeah. You've learned a lot this year in your math. And then after Rebecca is done her break, then she'll come up and do her math, which she's completely independent on. She does teaching textbooks, so that's online. So she'll do that, and then the kids will be done. I'm going to make their lunch after that, and then I have to head out for the afternoon. But I made a big Easter dinner yesterday for the family, so I don't need to worry about cooking supper tonight. Everyone's going to heat up some leftovers, so that makes it really convenient. So we're gonna get Bennett's math done.
7 plus 7.
Okay, what's 7 plus 7? What is it?
14.
14. Do you have a 14 on your board? You have a few of them. You also get to put a peanut on your free space.
5 plus 5. 10.
10.
I have a 10.
So put your peanut there quickly before I get my bingo. And then you gotta yell it. Bingo! You scared Angel. She was laying down. She shot her head up. You got it. Bingo. All right, good. So do you want to do that one more time? Yeah. Okay. The last thing he's doing for his math is a color by number. So he's got all his colors out here, and he has to solve each equation.
I have 10 colors.
10 colors. So there's an equation on multiple things in the picture. He has to solve the equation and then color it with the corresponding color.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be really pretty when it's all done. I'm excited to see it.
I already did this color, and now I'm doing this color.
Yeah.
I still have to do
Yeah, you still have a few. You just started.
that one.
Yeah. We'll see it once it's all done. I'll come back and look at it, okay? This looks awesome. Good job, bud.
It'll look awesome once I'm done.
It will, yeah. So now I'm just starting to get things tidied up from our school morning. Bennett is almost done with his math. Rebecca, she's off doing her math in her bedroom, so we don't need a lot of these supplies out anymore. So I'm just getting things cleaned up here, kind of back and forth with Bennett, helping him when he needs it. And then I'm going to get lunch ready for the kids. Our number one go-to lunch in this house is fancy plates. And if you've been around my channel before, you have become quite familiar with what these are. It's basically just a bunch of different snacky foods all on one plate, and I try to keep them as healthy as possible. Sometimes I put a few little treats on there, but the kids absolutely love them, and it's so easy for me. I always cook a more substantial supper, and so this is a really great way to keep lunch simple, quick, but still healthy. Again, if you haven't already clicked subscribe and you like what you're seeing, this is your type of video, then go ahead and click subscribe now. I would really appreciate it, and I would love to have you part of my Simply Home and Family channel.
This is my drawing that I drawed.
You colored it. It's excellent, Bennett. You got all the equations, and you did an amazing
guessing.
job. You were guessing what?
The purple was the door because 12 and there wasn't 12.
Well, yeah, there was no equation on that, so you just made that just colorful. I like that. This is a really good job. You got all your equations right, and you did a really good job. Wonderful. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah.
You should be. It was awesome. It has turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day. It's so sunny, but it's so nice. It's mild, and it feels like spring. And oh my goodness, I have spring fever. And yeah, I can't wait to get in my garden. So right behind me is my garden. I'm going to show you. So that's my garden gate, that whole area back there. And we have in behind all this stuff here is our orchard. So we have some apple trees and some blueberry bushes and some raspberry bushes in there. And then that's our vegetable garden. Of course, it's obviously nothing is there right now, but it will be. And then our chicken coop area, and then our bunny enclosure over there. What a gorgeous day. Our swing set broke back in the winter. You may have seen that in one of our videos. That's what remains. My husband's going to try to repair that. And we're also going to get the trampoline put back together for the kids probably this weekend. We're just waiting for there to be no more snow. And there is a little bit in the forecast this week, unfortunately. But that's all for me today. I have to end it here because once the kids finish their lunch, I need to head out for the afternoon. So I'm going to say bye for now. And I'm hoping that this week I am going to be doing a massive clean with me video because I've been really busy and there's definitely some areas in my home that have been neglected and need to be dealt with. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up really soon, I hope, providing that everything goes as planned. So once again, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.